I bet you missed me. Hey there, people. It's your favorite reptile, DragonFan96, bringing you some more Bloons Tower Defense Battles memes. And today I got another meme for you today. Ooh, do I got another meme for you today. Let's get right into our first match. Alrighty, so here's our first match of the day. And the meme, yeah, that's right. It is Copy Eco with farm strategies. Now, I don't think anyone's ever used Copy Eco because, let's face it, Copy Eco is really poor. Now, I used Eco Choke in this one. Usually I'll just go Damage Boost Lightning Bolt because it's supposed to be the, try hard Ninja NG Damage Boost Glue Storm thing. Well, I don't have Glue Storm, so my next best thing is Lightning Bolt, so I have Lightning Bolt, and that's what it's gonna be. That's my version of Glue Storm. So I just basically have Eco Choke on the off chance that my opponent uses a farm. That's literally my only other option besides having Lightning Bolt damage boost. Now, the idea is, well, obviously Ninja NG, you want to get a Balloon Trap as quick as possible, but also, not to lose too many lives, like I'm doing here, which, yeah, I lose a little too much lives there. And then I copy Eco, and then it's like, okay, cool. But then I look at my opponent's Eco, and then it's like, oh, I kind of misplayed that Eco, Copy Eco. Copy Eco really doesn't always work, okay? It doesn't always work, but when it does, it does well. And, yeah, as you can see, now we have mirrored Eco, which is actually really good, especially when you farm, because now you got that opponent's Eco plus your farm that you already have. And right now I have just basically a lot of 9-inch nail NGs to get through grouped pop power. Right here I was like, okay, well, I can just use that for leads, and then I realized, wait a minute, I have all this Eco now, I can just make up a Balloon Trap, in which I basically did. Right as he sent that lead that got Cleansing Foam, I copy Eco'd right as he boosted, which was totally not timed or anything. I just wanted to copy Eco because he sent that regen lead in pink, so yeah. I also didn't realize that he was going to be going Ninja NG, but the difference is that he didn't have farms, so yeah. And then right there, I just did a quick pink just to remove any, like, shielded foam or balloon traps, basically. And to get up to 700. Because now I use all my copy Ecos, it doesn't really matter if I use copy Eco again. This pretty much goes for a little while. I basically get a Balloon Jitsu and Flash Bomb on the off chance I'm being sent a Moab. But, yeah, my opponent never sends a Moab. So I literally just do a Moab and then regen leads, and then just layer that with so many balloons. Yeah, they just drop. They do get queued with me again, and I guess I can show that real quick. Yeah, they really weren't happy with the copy Eco thing. So I'll move on to our next match, which is the rematch of this user. Alrighty, so here's the rematch. Now, I was like, okay, so he'll probably know my strategy, which is copy Eco, so he'll be like, oh, just go farm. Well, well, I can just use another meme, which is Tower Blindness and Salted Wounds. And, yeah, I do Tower Blindness, and I get off of Assault, and, yeah, I got a nice, good, solid Eco going. Don't even realize that should be leveling my Wizard. Get up a Ninja, and then I send these blues, and then a pink, and then they rage quit. They rage quit. I mean, they were upset that I copied their Eco last match, then they're upset about this meme this match, so I I don't know what to really say, but yeah, it was quite interesting. They got really upset. And with that, I'm gonna move on to our next match. Alrighty, so here's the last two matches. This opponent was pretty cocky, or at least they came off pretty cocky. They did that little like emoji spam kind of thing. So I did more matches. It's just I did more matches like this. I didn't really get too much of a chance with copy eco, so I just went farm wizard farm tech wizard. They also went farm tech wizard, which was interesting. But I kept copy eco just on the off chance that, you know, because I wasn't expecting both of us to have the same exact strategy of wizard tech. But the thing of it is that they kept doing balloon eco after so long that they literally gave me a free copy eco. So yeah, I don't know what they were doing. And then they put down their tack, and I'm like, okay, cool. Well, here's some pinks. Enjoy. And a couple sneak through before he got to blade shooter. But yeah, I really don't know what they were doing per se. Let's speed this up a little bit so that way it goes by a little faster. Yeah. So I guess while this goes on, because we're literally doing the mirror thing, like they'll send blacks and it's like, oh no, black balloons, and I put up a second attack shooter. I mean, it's, you know, forced me to do another attack, but it's really not that big of a deal. Now I send him black balloons. It also forces another one. They also shown that they had better soil, because I was actually predicting that they would have salted wounds for whatever reason, which is why I lightning bolt round 1. But yeah, copy Rico didn't exactly help me out this match, but it did make it a little bit easier. Right here, I do regen leads and then layer it with pinks, and it gives them no trouble because he was able to get a bionic boomer. And then I did camos, and yeah, those camos hurt. He got rid of his boomer and got a wizard. I put up a couple wizards just on the off chance that he sent a rush, because this is when you usually send a rush, is between 13 and 15. And yeah, I was like, okay, well, I'm not gonna last much. I'm not gonna like sit here and go late game, because the last two matches were late game. So I sent some ceramic and regen leads, and then layered up with normal pinks, and yeah, they regened because of that one wizard, and he kind of, you know, but copy eco kind of helped. This person really wasn't too happy, and because they weren't too happy, we got queued again as a rematch. So let's move on to that rematch, shall we? Alrighty, so here's our rematch. Once again, they are cocky as ever with their emoji, and then they're complimenting me for what happened last time. So I kind of figured that they would farm again, or go a farm strat again. I did eco choke this time, because I knew that they were going to go farm. So now they can't do any sort of farm, and I did lightning bolt on the off chance that they had salted wounds. So I literally shut down their eco, on top of having copy eco, because now I'm forcing them to balloon eco just to get eco. They also monkey glue, which I guess it's okay, but like, I mean, it really isn't going to work out. So I really choked them out with a lot of eco. They eventually do send space grouped income, balloon eco, and I do get some good copy ecos off of them, which actually helped out. And then they did catch me off guard, because I was like, how could they have gotten the balloon trap out in time? But then I realized Oh yeah, they're also farming too. And they did Ninja NG strategy instead of Wizard Tack, even though I did Wizard Tack again because Snowy Castle is actually a really good map for Wizard Tack farm. So yeah. I copy eco again. I got some good eco. Yeah, they are really not happy. And then I do a nice good rush right here. And force a boost. They take a little bit of damage, not too much. And then they sell everything, and then in the corner where no one will notice, they have a balloon trap hidden there, and that's what caught me off guard. Because when I sent that rush, I thought they were giving up, but then I didn't realize that there was a balloon trap there because in the corner, and even in Battle TV, you can't see right there. So it was real sneaky, but at the same time, it really doesn't help having that one balloon trap there. That's not going to save them for very long. And balloon trap is only as a support and not as your main source of pop power. Right here, he sends a normal ceramic. Had it been regen, it would have given me a lot more issues. And because I was like, oh shit, if he sends a regen, I'm dead, I tried to get a Dragon Flame Wizard, so that way the ceramic would pop a little bit faster. Right here, he sends a Moab, and yeah, that Moab gets shredded by Maelstrom. Flat out. And then I do a Moab regen lead, and then layer it with pinks, and yeah. He didn't have a good time. And yeah, they auto-left. They really weren't very happy with copy eco. And this last match is going to be real long, but it also shows how powerful copy eco can be. Alright, so this match is a little long. Not as long as some of the other ones, but this one's still long. So they do Dart Monkey first, and I was like, oh. I was, like, anticipating, like, DFA, a Dart Farm Ace, and, yeah, they didn't have DFA. So I just did, my old classic of, Ninja NG Farm, and my fourth was actually Ice. I actually got in 2 maps of having Ice as my fourth with this Ninja NG, and it actually helped me out a lot. There was actually one match where they tried to send me something, and yeah, it didn't work out in their favor. So right here they send a Spike Factory, and it kind of like I was like, why haven't they sent too much eco? And I guess they were trying to get that Spike Factory up or something. Right here they actually do a pretty smart rush with spaced blacks and then a grouped green. And so I was like, alright, well, I better get some better defenses here. And I get a couple 9-inch nail NGs as well as copy their eco for the first time. So that way I can get, you know, a better, like, chance at doing this. And the NG is actually in a really poor spot for a balloon trap because it can go on 2 different sides, but I got luck on my side, and it actually went on the right one that I wanted. Right there, they were trying to send as much camo as possible, and it really didn't work out. So they just kept sending space stuff, and I was like, okay, cool, thanks for the free eco. And so that was my second copy eco now. And keep in mind, the only thing that's saving them right now is 2 Spike Factories. If I really wanted to, I could have sold all my farms and rushed them, and their Spike Factories wouldn't stand a chance. But I actually wanted to keep my eco because I kind of wanted it to go late game, but at the same time, I kind of figured that they would be able to defend it even if I did do all out. So I was gonna wait until Moab. And then I look at my side, and I'm like, oh shit, he's gonna send a Moab. Nope, he just sends a lot of leads. Because I had, like, for lead detection. And right here, I had to use both my lightning bolts, but I did do it. And because he sent all those leads, that gave me just a huge copy eco boost. A huge copy eco boost. So, with that huge copy eco boost, what I end up doing is just farming for a bit. And, I think they send a BFB. Yeah, they were actually pretty upset because I thought that lead rush was gonna work, but it didn't. But I'm pretty certain they sent a BFB. Oh wait, no, I remember what I do now. Okay, so what ends up happening is I was like, alright, well, they can probably defend a BFB. Time to go all or nothing, and I sent a spaced, slow cooldown, oh my god. And, they're facepalm immediately, which, I guess that's okay. They sell everything but that one ninja, and balloon boost, 3 BFBs. I'm like, okay. So I sold my farm, I got a Sabo, and then sold a Sabo and got a Arctic Wind, and then damage boosted, and, yeah, AI took them out. And, even though I damage boosted, I probably still wouldn't have beaten that rush because I didn't have enough blue Jitsus, even with that damage boost, but they would have been quarter stalled, which would have been more than enough time for that, oh my god, to go through. But that will wrap it up for that match. I hope you all enjoyed, and until next time, this has been DragonFan96, bringing you some more balloon memes. See you guys then.